the entire world goes quiet. You have the course memorized, you've been studying it for a few hours, and you can't hear a thing. You can't hear the water, you can't hear any cheering. You're just focusing on your boat placement and trying to get through the gates cleanly.
2 Wildcat whitewater kayakers are well practiced at keeping their heads above water, academically and literally. When they weren't studying, Olympic hopefuls William Coggin and Harriet Rollins spent many hours training at the U.S. National Whitewater Center, just a half hour from the Davidson campus.
Training, it's an escape for me. I can come here and focus solely on the water. You can't think about homework, you can't think about due dates. When you're on the water, that's all you're thinking about.
In terms of balancing it, I always tell people that I don't procrastinate, I prioritize.
The two have paddled together for more than 3 years. Last year, the International Canoe Federation added mixed-gender tandem canoe slalom, what's known as C2 mix.
We decided to jump on the train and give it a try.
The teammates say the sport requires brains and brawn.
You're really moving a very heavy boat around, and a lot of the C2 teams have traditionally been like the biggest, strongest men.
It's all about the technique. I'm not big or strong enough to force my way down the course to get the gates, and I have to utilize the water to my advantage. And I would say Will is the same way.
We really have to rely on technique and decision making and good planning.
Will grew up in Boulder, Colorado, and the Whitewater Center's world-class training facility drew his attention to Davidson.
It was hugely central in my decision to come to Davidson, and it's really how I found out about Davidson. I have a lot of kayaking friends in this area who are on the national team, and some of them went to Davidson, like Caroline Queen. She was on the team with us a few years ago, and she's the one who really introduced me to Davidson through paddling and the Whitewater Center.
Caroline Bam Bam Queen competed in London in 2012. 3 other former Davidson students competed in baseball and basketball at Olympic Games in Mexico City, Moscow, Seoul, and Sydney. At their April team trials, Harriet qualified for the under-23 and senior national teams, and Will qualified for the under-23 national team. Injury thwarted their runs in the tandem canoe events, but didn't keep them off the water this summer.
For me, it's more about the experience of racing and the community than winning.
Harriet competed in kayaking World Cups in Slovakia, Poland, Germany, and Italy. Will moved to Fort Lauderdale after graduation, where he pilots amphibious airplanes and lives on a sailboat. The two plan to continue their paddling partnership in tandem canoeing.
I just try to stay as relaxed as possible and remember it's fun.